We're going to put this whole thing together now in relation to the infield and how important the outfield play is in team defense in simple situations, and we'll try to keep this as simple as possible. For example, you have no runners on, less than 2 outs, base hit up left side of the field. Who covers where? Well, rule of thumb, first base is always going to cover first. You've got your second base people that will cover second base. Your shortstop will be somewhere out in between second and third to help the left fielder just in case. Your third base person will always have third. Your catcher is going to be at the plate. And your pitcher basically, again, needs to be out of the way. She can basically probably go away from the area if she wants to toward third. She can back up first or keep her on the mound based on whatever your philosophies are. Plays up the middle, okay? Nobody on, base hit up the middle. This is a single, straight up the middle, no angles. Same thing. Who's got first? First baseman will have first. The right fielder will back up first. Again, your philosophy, a lot of times, balls hit up the middle. You have your shortstop take second base. You have your second base person may serve as a backup to throws coming into second base. Your left fielder will come in on an angle for third, and your third base person will cover third, and again your catcher will cover home plate. Balls hit to the right side of the field, general rule of thumb, you're going to have your shortstop always cover second. Your second base person will come out a little bit to help that right side of the field if necessary. Your first base will cover first. Your left fielder will come in on an angle between second and third. You'll have your third base person covering third. The pitcher then may end up, again, backing up first, or you have your catcher coming down. Your pitcher then will back up home plate. If you have your catcher leave the plate area and sprint up, you may then have your pitcher, if you decide, hey, you want all bases covered, then you bring your pitcher over to cover home plate. More times than not, though, you'll find the pitchers will kind of congregate in the area of the circle because the rule is once the ball is back into the pitching circle, play is dead. So a lot of times, in that specific situations, coaches will just have their pitchers hang around in the circle. Let's talk about singles or base hits with a runner on first. Same rule of thumb. On runner on first, left side of the field it's hit. Again, second base will always cover second. As a rule of thumb for your outfield, you want to be able to throw to the advanced base, which would be either if you can't get him at second, then you look at either you hit the shortstop, because that's a shorter throw if your left fielder has a weak arm. She can't make the longer throw to second to hold that runner. What she can then do is hit the shortstop. Or, hey, if it's straight on to the left field, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. If third base is her straight line, then she can throw it to that third base. Third base person will cover. First base has first. Right fielder comes in between first and second, just in case of any miscues. Ball hit up the middle with a runner on first, same thing, okay? The shortstop is going to cover second. The center fielder, again, the distance between two points is a straight line, and that's the shortest distance. Boy, again, if that quickness of a release, that great approach, we have a shot to get that lead runner and get that lead runner out at second. If not, again, we can just throw right to the shortstop, stop the play. Third base will have third. The left fielder will come over in between second and third as a backup in case of a poor throw. Pitcher's right there also in case of a straight line poor throw, so everybody is covered. Your catcher, again, is probably either up the line or she can maintain in that situation at the plate. Single, ball hit to the right side of the field, runner on first. This is an interesting situation. Again, it'll be based on depth. You'll find as an offensive coach, if the right fielder is deep, you may send, and the ball is hit what I call behind the runner. As a runner and as a coach, you think 2 bases. In general, you're going to think 2 bases if you can hit behind the runner. So what happens is this. Your left fielder will come in behind third. What's going to happen on that? If that runner does go, your shortstop then will come in as a cutoff with all throws going to third. Your second base person will then cover second. Your first base person will be at first. Your catcher then is at home.